I used to have a major sugar addiction, and now I've lost 25 pounds. I'm 50 years old, and I'm at the lowest weight of my life. Not only that, I have complete self control over my eating habits. In this video, I'm going to share with you one of the habits that has truly helped me transition into intuitive eating for life. 10 years ago, I could not get a hold of my sugar addiction. Every single night, I was thinking about dessert before I was even finished my dinner. I thought that my solution was more about willpower, but I was completely wrong. What actually gave me food freedom was not about restricting myself or even trusting my body like you would think intuitive eating was about. It was about learning what my body actually needed and what I needed to feel full, nourished, and satisfied. Now, first, I want to tell you that that is going to be different for everybody. So it takes a little bit of time to get to that place. So many people want an overnight fix when it comes to weight loss, but true sustainable weight loss does take some time and it takes some getting to know yourself. I'm Jessica Leibovich, and I am a nutritional chef of 25 years, and I have discovered that intuitive eating actually comes from learning what proper nutrition looks like for yourself. Today, I'm going to share exactly how you do that. What I'm going to share with you is something that you don't have to do forever, but learning this skill is an important transition to intuitive eating. Tracking macros is the key to intuitive eating. A lot of people will say tracking macros is obsessive or it's not necessary. And I'm going to share with you why that is not true. Tracking macros is an important skill for you to understand what food looks like. If you don't know what 120 grams of carbs looks like, how are you supposed to know if you are going over or under on your carbs? You cannot just expect to completely eliminate something and think that is going to always be the answer. So, eliminating carbs or going extremely low on fat, or even going high on fat, low on carbs, or high on protein, it's all just a guessing game until you start tracking your macros. Intuitive eating is the holy grail. Intuitive eating is what everybody wants to do. However, you cannot just jump into intuitive eating, especially if you have been dieting or jumping around with your macros or just eating randomly for years. Your body's hunger and fullness cues are going to be a little confused. I used to think I was listening to my body when I was craving sweets every night. But the reality was I was not having enough carbs or protein, and my fat was too high. God designed our bodies with incredible wisdom, but we have to learn to store them well. Most of us have no idea what proper portions look like, and we also don't understand what our body needs for fuel. We think of a serving of protein as whatever is in the package. We don't understand that sometimes a handful of nuts comes with too much fat, or a turkey burger might actually be low on protein. You cannot trust your signals of your body if you don't understand first what you need. It's kind of like trying to drive in a foreign country without learning the road signs or the language first. This is where tracking your macros comes in, not as punishment, but as education. When you track your macros, even for just 1 week, you learn what this body God gave you actually needs to be nourished and function well. The difference between tracking for education and tracking for restriction is everything. Restriction tracking sounds like I can only have 1,200 calories. I went over my limit, so I failed. I need to earn my food through exercise. Educational tracking sounds like, oh, I had 120 grams of protein today and I actually felt full. Interesting. I'm more satisfied with less fat and more carbs. This is how you really get in touch with your body and start intuitive eating. When you approach tracking as stewardship, caring for your body, the body that God entrusted to you, everything changes. When I first started tracking this way, I discovered I was not eating enough protein or carbs, and my fat was way too high. The results of this was that my weight was going up and up, but I was hungry all the time. Now, that is just me. Some people actually prefer a higher fat, lower carb diet, but it truly depends on your body makeup, your blood sugar issues, and how much activity you're getting. My evening sugar cravings disappeared when I started eating more carbs and protein and lowered my fat. And not only that, my weight started to come off effortlessly. And the goal is not to track forever. The goal is to learn what proper nourishment looks like for you so you can eventually eat without constantly weighing all your food. Think of it as like learning to cook. At first, you might need to follow recipes and measure, but eventually you kind of know what tastes good and you can cook without measuring every single ingredient. When you track mindfully, even for a short period, you learn things about your body that you would never have noticed before. First of all, you are going to learn portion awareness. I have tracked macros for so long for myself and for my clients that I can look at a plate of food and tell you exactly the number of macros I had in it. And not only that, I know why I'm still hungry or why I'm not losing weight based on what I've been eating because of my macros. For example, I got into a big peanut butter habit last month where I was just loving peanut butter and I couldn't keep my hands off of it. I was putting it on everything and it was becoming my go to snack. A lot of people think peanut butter is a great protein, but it's actually very high in fat. And so when I gained 3 pounds in the next few weeks, I knew right away it was from the peanut butter. But that was only because I'm so aware of macros and I know how macros affect my body. Not only that, you will also benefit from timing patterns. You notice that, okay, I get hungry every day at 2 p.m. That means I did not eat enough protein and carbs at lunch. Food combinations are also going to become more clear to you. You will see that having just protein or protein with higher fat might affect you differently than having just carbs or carbs with a fat. These are things that are so important for intuitive eating. I became so skilled with my macros that I could eat whatever I wanted without restriction because I knew how my macros affected me. And not only that, it's going to help you truly see why you have not been losing the weight that you need to lose. When you're tracking, start asking yourself these questions before you eat. Am I actually hungry? Or am I just eating out of habit? Do I feel nourished? What does my body need right now? And at the end of the day, assess your hunger, assess how you feel. When I first got my macros exactly right, I was amazed at how nourished and full I felt every single day. I did not want to eat another bite, but not only that, I was not hungry throughout the day. That's what having the perfect macro combination can do to you. Make sure you honor the body that God gave you, and it gives you the choice to eat without restriction and learn what your body needs to feel fueled. When you start asking yourself, do I actually want this? Or is this just my brain going to its pattern? You realize that half the time you might not even want it. And when you learn about macros, you can learn about appropriate choices that are healthier for you, that are going to help you feel more nourished and help you feel more full. For example, sometimes eating more steak can actually help you lose weight. If you eat a larger portion of steak for dinner, you're going to lose weight as opposed to if you eat a smaller portion and then have dessert. But if you have a larger portion of steak, you don't want that dessert. It becomes mindful, intentional choices instead of just mindless eating. It's not perfect. In fact, you don't have to be perfect. It's just about being intentional. And after you just track for a week or two, you start this transition. You begin to trust yourself. You begin to know yourself. You begin to understand your hunger cues. You begin to understand what you need to feel nourished. You know what 30 grams of protein looks like. So when your body asks for more food or it's hungry, you can assess what you need to do. You think, did I get enough protein today? Did I get enough carbs today? Did I get enough fat today? What are the changes that I need to make so I feel better tomorrow? And that's where real food freedom actually happens. So you can eat with no deprivation. I actually created an entire guide called the No Deprivation Guide to Weight Loss that teaches you how to do this on your own. But the great thing is you don't have to follow rules anymore. You're not flying blind. You have the knowledge to make informed choices of what your body needs and wants. Some days you might eat more, some days you might eat less. In fact, some days you might want comfort food, some days you might want to be a little bit healthier. But you will understand the difference between what your body is asking for, and you will know how to give it to your body in a way that is going to prevent you from sabotaging your health and your weight loss. This is the time that most people get stuck because they think they have to choose between tracking or intuitive eating. But honestly, it's actually a blend of both of them. People get stuck here because they get scared to transition into intuitive eating from tracking. They feel like it has to be one or the other. But the amazing thing is that you actually can blend them both until you don't need the tracking anymore. And then after you've gone a couple months, if you feel like things are going off the rails, bring in the tracking again. For the first couple years of my weight loss, I tracked probably once or twice a year. First, it was every 3 months, then it was every 6 months. And now I don't really need to track at all because I can tell exactly what I need. And I've implemented fasting as nature's secret weapon. Real food freedom isn't about eating what you want whenever you want it. That's a form of chaos. Real food freedom is knowing what your body needs and being able to provide that in a way that is enjoyable to you. That's what I call my puzzle method, where you put together the perfect puzzle for yourself that allows you to be able to eat food you enjoy, but fits into your macro puzzle. I know that I've achieved food freedom because I eat when I'm hungry, I stop when I'm satisfied, and I choose foods that make me feel nourished. But I don't deprive myself. If I want a sweet treat or if I want some comfort food, I'm able to have that. But my body is so nourished now that it allows me to stop when it's time. I don't have the chaos of the cravings any longer. This only happened because I learned what proper macros were for me. I learned what I needed to be satisfied. If I had listened to the noise around me, I would still be trying to do a low carb diet, which caused me to gain weight and to be hungry all the time. You might need a low carb diet, but we will never know until you put together your perfect puzzle and track your macros. God gave us the wisdom and the ability to learn how to nourish ourselves properly so we are fueled, energized, and at our ideal weight. Using that wisdom to care for our bodies is an act of faith and stewardship. Now, when I eat something sweet, I eat it because I want it and I enjoy it, not because I am repeating negative habits or because I am trying to get the energy I did not get from my food. The funny thing is that tracking macros was actually what allowed me to not track macros ever again. So, tracking macros is the way that you transition to intuitive eating. If you're ready to stop guessing what your body needs and start learning what actually works for you, I want to help you figure it out. As I mentioned, I have the no deprivation guide for weight loss. You can jump right into that and get that on your own. But I also just opened up a brand new school community where I'm going to be teaching you exactly how to self heal and lose weight through food, fitness, faith, and fasting. Tracking macros is a big part of what you're going to be learning, and I'm going to help you get the exact right macro ratio. I'm giving the first 50 people lifetime access for just $97. And we are going to be doing group coaching, implementing fasting with support, macro tracking, recipes, menu planning, learning how to decree our bodies into health, and more. So, if this is something you need support with, I strongly suggest you jump in now because this is only going to be available at this low price for the first 50 people. But either way, I just want you to understand that the goal is not to track forever. It's to learn what your body needs so you can eventually trust yourself completely around food. Like I said, I'm 50 years old. I'm at the lowest weight I have ever been, and I would not have been able to get here if I did not learn how to track macros and what my body needed. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you understand how to tune out the noise and truly get in touch with your body. And if you need support, please check out the links in the description. Until the next video, stay glowing.